They had a very happy family. But one day, when a girl from his training class met his friend, misfortune began to enter their lives. That girl eventually became a victim of a serial killer. The next day, when the girl met that man again, she told him that she had not told anyone about meeting his friend and that she was someone who kept her promises. She had no idea that she had already become the target of a murderer. The killer began following her, and on her birthday, something they never expected happened. Only the girl's mother survived, and the girl herself became disabled. The police said they would investigate, but she could not rely on them. So she decided to investigate on her own. When the killer had come to their house, he had taken her husband's lighter. Through that lighter, she managed to find a connection and believed she had found the killer. She contacted someone to buy a gun, but the black market dealers took her money and stole the gun back from her. She realized she could not handle this alone. For the sake of her revenge, she contacted a doctor who needed a body transplant for her daughter, a man who needed an organ for his wife. She also contacted a man who needed eye, and someone who needed an organ transplant for her mother. In exchange for helping her take revenge, she promised to donate her body parts to them. One of the members traded with her boss to obtain an IP address. They broke into the house of the suspect and arrested him, but he was not the killer. He had simply picked up the old lighter from a parking lot. Sugi tearfully explained that she had watched her daughter being killed and could not help her, and she begged for real assistance. After checking the parking lot CCTV footage, they obtained the image of the real suspect. At the same time, another woman had already become a victim of the killer. In truth, the murderer was an artist who enjoyed creating art pieces using human body parts. When they secretly entered the killer's house, they found the belongings of his victims hanging like trophies. It was clear he was the murderer. On their second attempt to break in, one of their team members lost his life. The killer realized they were investigating him and tried to kill Sugi, but her team arrived in time and saved her. While chasing the killer, one of Sugi's men was nearly killed. Sugi destroyed the killer's artworks to lure him out. They tried to kill him but struggled to defeat him. When she destroyed his creations, he became furious and tried to kill her in a rage. The killer smiled like a victor, thinking he had won. But as Sugi had planned, she set fire to his artworks and destroyed everything. The killer stood there like a madman, forced to feel the pain of loss himself. As he stared at Sugi, a rope holding a suspended object snapped, stabbing him in the back and killing him. However, Sugi was not satisfied with his quick death. She wanted him to suffer slowly, just as she had suffered. Even after her revenge, she could not feel fully satisfied. After the killer's death, she kept her promise and donated her body part. In the end, a father for a daughter, a good husband for a wife, and a daughter for a mother, 6 people in total, were able to live happily because of her sacrifice.